I'm a 60-year-old Gen Xer. My kids say no hesitation in some of the crap I say. I just try to make videos and post. I'm always getting banned, so if this stuff does make it on there very long, wonderful. If you get to see it, great. But I think with the war in Iran, now I have a different perspective on it. Now I really respect Candace Owens, and I participated in her investigation to help solve the Charlie Kirk case. One of my friends had dated Erica Kirk, so I connected Candace with him so she could get some high school yearbooks and stuff from a place called Tesseract, which means looking glass, which is some bizarre thing because that's also a government program to see into the future. There's a lot of weird stuff going on in the world, and a lot of it matches up with what's going on in the Bible prophecy, and I think that's intentional. I think the people who are running the world want people to be scared and afraid. Oh, the end is near. Well, yeah, sure. For an older person like me, maybe that's true, but for young people like you who've grown up on phones and technology, I don't think you realize how fragile society is, that people have to believe in the government. My chickens are coming up on me right now. I'm sitting in front of the fish pond. I have a little farm where I grow coconuts, papaya, pitaya, that's a dragon fruit, plums. I've got like 5 plum trees, 5 papaya trees, 6 or 7 banana trees, 10 or 12 coconut trees. And I raise chickens and get eggs every day. And I have fish here, and I'm building a bigger fish pond for more tilapia because I want to produce more food. Because not that I think, oh, we won't be able to get any food. Sure, genetically modified crap, whatever, poisoned by Bill Gates as he sprays your organic food with Appeal, his company, to give it longer shelf life. I don't want my organic food to have longer shelf life. I want it to rot and go bad because that way I know it's real food. And sure, maybe some of you are happy eating computer-generated food, but it's not that good for you. Excuse me. Look at that rooster, how awesome that rooster is. What's up, bro? He protects the lady chickens, all the hens. I have like 40 hens here and 1 rooster. I'm about to buy another 40 more. I personally think that there is going to come a time, you can tell with this Real ID, with the shit the government's doing, let's just put it that way. And I guess this isn't child friendly so far, but I think that there's a time coming soon when governments around the world, which are working together, are going to force us to take some kind of mark of the beast. They tried to do it with the masks, and I didn't want to put a mask on my kids. This new hantavirus thing, it's more bullshit. It's like the plandemic. So what I think be smart, and a lot of people are doing this already. This is not some, hey, I'm a genius and I'm coming up with this idea. I follow a lot of these homesteaders, small farmers on YouTube, people who kind of sense something's going on in the world and they need to do something about it to protect themselves and their family. So when they did the coronavirus thing, I had been a renter. I owned a house before, and then I bought a house during Corona in the US. But now I have this little farm down in Mexico in a small Mayan community. I feel very comfortable, very safe here. Even though I'm an outsider, I've now been here for 6 years. And I know my neighbors, my kids know the neighbors. And we live in a farming community. We're surrounded by agriculture and farming. There's plenty of fruits and vegetables being grown around here, as well as neighbors with goats, cows, chickens. And I've spent a lot of time in the Grand Canyon, where I made some videos last week on the Havasupai Indian Reservation. And, you know, looking back at the historical records in Supai, when things got tough outside, they would hunt more and they would farm more down at the bottom of the Grand Canyon when the economy dipped. And they currently don't do that. My friend Carlos is the only one in the tribe not working for the tribe, and I feel really happy about that because I trained him to blow glass when he was younger, And I feel like I helped, and he even said it. He goes, yeah, you did help me get a little bit of that entrepreneurial spirit, and he's very thankful. And now he runs a pizza business at the bottom of the Grand Canyon, and he still blows glass. So having skills like that, having farming skills, having food making skills, those types of things are going to be important, especially in small communities. And if you want to take the mark of the beast and you want to eat genetically modified food, if you want to eat lab-grown meat, then you're going to be happy in the coming world and you won't have any problem. And if you trust the government, wonderful, you are on the right track. Keep doing it. But if you have some doubts, if you think, I don't think so. I don't think I want this real ID. I don't think I want to take a tattoo on my arm or forehead to be able to go to the market. Because that's what it felt like to me during Corona. I couldn't go into a store in the city to buy or sell. Now, I had a dude that worked for me. Fortunately, I had enough money to be able to hire a guy, and he could go into the stores and buy food for my family and do stuff like that, and I'd have to wait outside. It was a crazy time. I don't know how it was for all you guys. I'd love it if you'd share with me what happened to you during the plandemic, coronavirus, which had a 0.04% death rate unless you were old and sick. Sure, the hantavirus is going to be the same thing, but they're going to try and use it to lock us down again. And if they don't use that to lock us down, I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist or a madman, but I do think that there's a large percentage of the ruling class, the billionaire, trillionaire class, and we only get to hear about the billionaires. Oh, he's a billionaire. Let me tell you, there's a lot more rich people in the world than Elon Musk and Bill Gates and some of these people, Sheldon Adelson's wife, whatever, that they sell us as these billionaires, and Bill Ackman and all these other billionaires. Ellison, those people don't give a shit about us. They want the whole planet for themselves, and they just want a certain amount of humans to be their slaves and workers. Like, I don't think they want to kill everyone off, but if they could make all robots and drones and clones and whatever else, they would. They don't care about you. As evidenced by them murdering Charlie Kirk. They wanted this war in Iran, it seemed like. And it appears to me, I'm a Jewish guy who became a Christian in 2003, July of 2003. And I think that part of the reason they killed Charlie Kirk was to have this war in Iran, and that he was someone who was standing up against it. And he thought that even though October 7th was real, October 7th, 2023, when Israel was attacked by Hamas, it was a real attack, but there appeared to be a stand-down order so that there could be more damage. They could receive more damage, and it would justify them destroying Gaza so that they could rebuild it in their own image.